I found out my dad has a secret family. Hey Reddit, I don't even know how to process this. So, I'm hoping sharing it here will help me wrap my head around it. This all went down a couple of weeks ago, and my life has been flipped upside down. I just 6M grew up thinking my family was pretty normal. It was just me, my dad 53M, my mom 51F, and my younger sister 22F. My dad traveled a lot for work, sometimes for weeks at a time, but I never thought much of it. It was just how things were. A couple of weeks ago, I got a Facebook friend request from a random woman. I didn't recognize her, but her profile picture caught my eye because she looked a lot like my dad. Curious, I clicked on her profile and saw that her last name was the same as ours. Weird, right? I accepted the request, and she messaged me almost immediately. Her first message was something like, "Hey, I think we might be related." I thought maybe she was some distant cousin I'd never met, but then she dropped the bomb, "I think we have the same dad." I was stunned. I thought there had to be some mistake. She sent me more messages explaining that my dad has been married to her mom for over 20 years and has 3 daughters with her. Her and her 2 younger sisters. They live in a different state, and he spends part of the year with them. At first, I thought this had to be some sort of scam or mix-up, but she sent pictures. Pictures of my dad with her and her sisters. Pictures of him at their house. Pictures of him at their family events. My dad, who I thought was on business trips, was living a whole other life. I confronted him about it, and at first, he denied everything. But when I showed him the messages and photos, he just sat down and said, "I was going to tell you eventually." Like that made it better. He admitted he's been married to this other woman for 23 years, only a few years less than he's been married to my mom. My mom had no idea. She's devastated. My sister is furious. I'm somewhere between rage and disbelief. I feel like my whole childhood was a lie. How could he do this to us? How did he even manage this for so long without anyone finding out? I haven't talked to him since that conversation. My mom is talking about divorce, and I can't blame her. The other family seems just as blindsided. Apparently, his other wife thought he was just a hardworking guy who traveled a lot for work. Now, I'm stuck trying to figure out what to do with this information. I feel like I should be angry at his other family, but they didn't know either. The only person to blame is him. But I don't even know how to begin dealing with this level of betrayal. So yeah, any advice on how to handle this mess?